Okay, everyone. Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, an emerging nation. We are the United States of the world. We're on a mission to manage poverty, and we're now expanding our economy. We've been around about 4.5 years, so we're still an emerging nation. But in expanding our economy, we will improve the liquidity and value of our currency, benefit all our citizens. Anybody can become a citizen. Just come along, register, prove you're a real person. That's all there is to it. There's no fee, there's no obligation. We are also a non-separatist organisation. That means we don't pigeonhole people on where they come from, what they look like, or anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all independently unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value, but all linked together in that big family and all equally loved. Okay? We have a little affirmation that helps us with that in a moment. After our opening prayer, which is there to help us find true happiness in life, not short-term pleasure, true everlasting joy, bliss within. And you can't buy that. You can only get it through loving service to other people. And the great thing about being of loving service to other people is the more you go about that in your way of life, the more you'll find that everything that you want and need will be attracted to you. You won't have to chase after it. It'll start chasing after you. So that's what our little prayer is about. So now let's welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. A lot of people watch the recording. 7 p.m. London time is an ideal for everybody. So you're equally welcome. But if you're here live, it's lovely if you pop your name and where you're from in the comments, plus any questions that you may have, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. Let's just have a quick look at who we've got in live now. We've got Ram Chandra from Watford in England, Mary from Chicago in the United States, Peter from Cameroon, Africa, Ron from Amsterdam in Holland, Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Ali from Pakistan, Don from Vancouver Island in Canada, Nankiet from Nigeria, and Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland. Okay, let's get started right away with that little prayer, short affirmation, and then we'll get you up to date with anything that's been going on. Of course, it is weekend, so we don't have as much activity as we do on weekdays. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we do really appreciate you, and we are thankful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they need into their lives. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay. Right. As I say, updates, we haven't got an awful lot with it being a weekend. However, Vishal was in today working on the Easy Team Builder project that he's on. So we've made progress there, and he did it to make up for the day he took off when his sister had an accident and broke her knee. But other than that, really, not much to talk about. I did have a brief conversation with Devyani this morning because we need to make sure that now we've changed the rule on the email to make sure that we don't get we don't miss out on people joining and not being able to verify their email address. So that there are a few things that we found that needed to be adjusted. There may be others yet, but the ones that we found, we have adjusted. So we brought that up to date a bit. Unfortunately, and I don't know why, and I mentioned it to Deviani, but she had gone by the time I left a message for her. The number of members in the 777 plan has disappeared from the dashboard. It just says number of members in the 777 plan, and then there's nothing. Click here for detail. And of course, if you click there for details, it shows you your account, but it doesn't tell us, and it doesn't tell me, and I haven't got a clue. So that needs to be sorted out, but it probably will be Monday. I don't suppose it's too drastic, but it's a little bit frustrating, annoying. We can't just view the figures there, the numbers. I have been thinking about the 777 plan, and I don't think there's enough incentive for people to refer people in level 1 the way that we have the program now. So I'm looking at ways that we can make different upgrades. And I like what we've done with the sort of pass-up system to move people through, but I want to make it more effective to move people through. And so there will be some changes made to level 1, and it'll hopefully benefit the plan overall and reintroduce that incentive. Basically, at the moment, if you introduce people into level 1, you're not making anything after you've introduced the first few. So now, with the adjustments that we will be making, if you introduce people, you will get a commission for them, $2 or $4 if you're Power of 1 qualified at the maximum level. And there'll be other tiny adjustments as well, but that will happen for your personal referrals. So hopefully that'll bring the incentive back for people to be bringing people in to the level 1, because it's gone really quiet on people actually promoting level 1. So I think that adjustment needs to be made, and there'll be a couple of other things, but nothing major. I don't think at this stage we need to make any adjustments in any of the other levels, so it'll only be level 1. And what I am thinking of doing there is, instead of having a pass up in position 4, making that the same as position 3, where you retain the person, it's not passed up, but you get no commission and it goes in the bank. So a couple of minor changes there, but the main one is you're going to get commissions no matter how wide you're going in level 1. You have the potential to earn $4 for everybody you introduce at just $5 each. Okay. It won't get programmed until sometime next week, but I have to really think it through completely and then set it all out in the way that it needs to be set out for Deviani to make the changes. Okay. What else have we got? Okay, Mo. I mentioned to Mo that we wanted to change the color, and there are also a couple of changes that we need to make in the text there, because now that we're offering that draw for 2 members every month to win $100, totally random free money, it's another incentive, and that needs to be put out there and emphasized in there. We do have a splash page that was made by one of our other members, and I think it's quite good. It's text only. If I can find it, I'm sure he won't mind. Is that it? But once again, this doesn't have anything about the free monthly draw in it because he didn't know about it at the time. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a link in there for that page. And you can take a look at it, and it might give you some ideas as well on what you can do, because it's always your prerogative to create your own banners and things, as long as they don't misrepresent what we are. Okay, so you can have a look at his splash page there, and it's text only. It's got no pictures, no visuals, which suits me, but a lot of people love visuals, and most people are more visual than they are text orientated. Me, I'm the other way. I ignore the pictures and I go for the text, and I can remember text word for word. I'm not photographic memory, but I can remember conversations word for word and text word for word. In isolated cases, as I say, it's not a photographic memory. I can't just open a book and look at a page and then recite the page to you. But but most people are visual, and so it's good to cater for the majority and have some images there. Okay, I see we've got Kingsley in as well from Manchester in England. What else has been going on today? Oh yeah, I got all the people paid out, and I got it posted in the Facebook page, and not Facebook page, Facebook group. We share abundance publicly, so it's there. There were a few people that didn't qualify for the sponsors matching bonus. It's sad. I would love to pay them, but we've got to stick by the rules. And if people don't want to get involved in things, then they are going to miss out, aren't they? You know, you've got to be in it to win it, they say, don't they? So that's there. But it really gives me a kick to be paying out these payments, especially when you go to somebody's account and you pay them $50 or $75 or $100, and you see that they've never had a payment into their available cash wallet previously. The likelihood is they've never had a withdrawal previously. Some of them have been with us a long, long time, and it gives me a real kick to be able to put money into their wallet. And of course, the best way to benefit from the random withdrawals is to be a sponsor of a lot of people. There's one person that sponsored two. I don't know how many people he sponsored overall, or he or she, but there was one member that had two of the referrals. So I think they were both $50 each, but that's nice. It means that sponsor got $100. So get out there and be a sponsor, and then get your people to Active Elite as quickly as they possibly can. There are some things I want to do on that, which will incentivize people to get involved in the plans, because Active Elite status is where the free money is. And even if you're a ShareHope Pro member and you're not Active Elite, you're not in the draw for the ShareHope thing every month. So you've got to be an Active Elite. It's beneficial for every part of the plan. You can do it without putting your hand in your pocket, or you can choose to buy the pools if you want directly. But what I am doing, and I've discussed this briefly with Devyani, not today, but through the past week, is making a couple of changes so that it will encourage people to get into all 4 plans and get them into that active elite status pretty much instantly. So so that is something else that we'll probably see next week. So there'll be some updates to the level 1 in the 777, which will mean you'll be able to get paid again, and there'll be incentives for people to get into all 4 plans once they join us to get to that active elite status, be eligible for the free money withdrawals, and also if they're in the ShareHub as a pro member, to be eligible for the ShareHub withdrawals as well. So that I think that pretty much covers it. I do have numbers. I don't have a number for the 777 plan. As I say, it's missing. I did mention to Devyani on Friday that I didn't think it was reflecting the correct numbers. Well, now it's not reflecting any. I don't know whether she'd made any changes, but there's nothing showing at the moment, so I can't give you any numbers on that. But our registered members went up by 29 to 50,228. Our active members went up by 17. Active, you've only got to log in half the available days in the month, and that qualifies you for the current month and for the next month. So you just keep logging in, ideally every day, because that way you're putting more money into your ShareHub wallet as well. And you're an active member. But that went up by 17 to 3,645. With the with the random withdrawals, and you've got to be active elite to do that. I think we once people start to understand that, I think we're going to see a lot more people becoming active. You don't have to do your KYC, but you do need your KYC to withdraw the money that you potentially will be given. Okay. We have an increase of 7 in the ShareHub plan paid members to 504. And we got enough just from logging into the Multiply Visa site to move us up another $1 in the bonus pool there to $10,573. Trying to think if there's anything else I've missed. I did send a message out about the $200 and also mentioned that we had some winners, and as I say, they're also in the Facebook group. I didn't get an email out to my lists today. I'll get one out tomorrow. Trying to think if there was anything else I was supposed to do that I was supposed to inform you of. I can't think of anything, and I don't see any questions or people asking me about it. We did get a very nice message from one of our members, and I put it into the We Share Abundance publicly, but I'm going to read it here because it's lovely to get our support team a little bit of, if I can find it, a little bit of feedback, a little bit of appreciation. We Share Abundance publicly. Here we go. And yeah, it's from Pierre Schultz, and as I say, it is in the We Share Abundance publicly group, but he says, another thank you and appreciation to the support team. We as affiliates have a way of losing it at times and become impatient, don't we all? The support team have to deal with it and they do it in such a professional and friendly manner. Once again, thank you, guys and girls. You are much appreciated. So thank you very much, Pierre. I did post it in the support team group that we have as well, so that they're all aware of that. And as I say, it is something that is lovely to find a bit of appreciation for the team. They give up their time every day, and they do it just for the joy of service. They don't get paid anything. They don't they don't reap any benefits in any way other than feeling good that they have been of service. So it's nice when somebody shows that appreciation. Okay, have we got anything else? If you're in Beyond Infinity, I don't know whether you know or not, but there will be no withdrawals tomorrow. Usually they had withdrawals on a Sunday. The calculations and everything, it will go into your wallet on Sunday, but they moved the withdrawal day to Thursday GMT. So it starts at a minute past midnight on Wednesday, which is into Thursday, I suppose, minute past midnight on Thursday, early morning, and through all day Thursday you can withdraw. And apparently the reason they did that was because there was some hiccup last week on the withdrawals, and with it being a weekend, they couldn't get the developers to access it and get it all sorted out. So they moved it to a weekday so that they've got support there if things do go wrong. And that makes a bit of sense. So it means that if you have withdrawals that you've been looking forward to getting on Sunday, you're going to have to wait till Thursday or about 8 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday if you are in the United States. Okay. I've not seen any updates on the nodes from Beyond Infinity. They did say that they had a couple of things that needed to be sorted out, but I'm just going to check now to see if there was anything. I see there's a question in our group about Smart Desktop AI. I don't know what's happening with it, so don't ask me. They say that they're paying everybody, but I don't think anybody's been paid. No, don't seem to be any official updates from. Oh, just a minute, there are withdrawals. It says they're reiterating what I've just told you. They've got a few webinars that the countries do. Here we go, just a minute. No. Okay, there is some information here. Says we're still working on the new node site, so there may be some functions that are not ready yet. However, you'll be able to click on the start button to begin accumulating your daily points. And you can purchase new nodes if you wish. The cost of a node is $1,000 each. So, the email to the master node holders should go out this weekend, it says, and she'll post here as soon as she knows it's been sent. There are 14,625 master node holders, and that is all we'll ever have. And of course, many of those will have more than 2 nodes each, which was the minimum for a master node holder. Says don't create or upload any videos regarding the node system. And if you already have, take them down or risk termination of your account, okay? Do not share the node website link with anybody. Only those persons who have already been uploaded into the site can log in, and no one who is not a member can register in the node website. The over-the-counter exchange being tested. It will be operating very soon, so we've not got a date on that. Attention important. We noticed that we will need to do a recalculation for the number of node licenses you have. Currently, all of you are showing as receiving 1 node per 500 contribution. However, we will recalculate for everybody, including myself, to show you have 2 nodes per 500 contribution. You won't need to send in a support ticket. So when they do send out that email, if they've not adjusted it, don't worry about it. It'll be put right. That pretty much covers it, I think. We've got Sam in from Abuja in Nigeria. And that's it. No questions, nobody else here. So I think we're done, folks. Bang on half an hour. I gave you the numbers, what we have, giving you the updates that there were. Tomorrow, of course, we'll have our raffle. And so if you've not got your tickets for that, grab your tickets for the raffle. They're only $1 each. And we want to get about another 60-something dollars, I think, to get us up to $500. So then we can decide on a charity to benefit from your generosity in participation in the raffle. Okay, we're done. I'll be here same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, or in our Facebook page, more accurately. So until then, get out there, share love and abundance, go the extra mile, be of loving service to others, get yourself filled with happiness and joy. And I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. Come on. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah. In a wild crocodile. Woo. See you later, alligator.